Anyways, so I'm going to do a little monologue from the point of view of a nostalgic man looking back on his days as a child himself. I recall past days with nostalgic splendor, wherein my youth inhabited. I long for the old days in the small town of Mill Haven, Mississippi. Those days I used to sit along the strong river with my best friend, Burris, and my faithful dog, Winthrop. And we used to watch the water mill churn out the crystal clear water that moved the machines that made our bread. Between the three of us, we found more mischief in those woods than I dare say Lewis and Clark when they explored the frontier. Those woods were our frontier, though. We explored every rock and tree in that forest, all the way to Jackson County. And about when that time came round, we knew that we'd be late for supper, and I reckoned Ma'd be pretty worried sick about us. Back in those days, it was simple. All I had to worry about was Burris getting us into more trouble than we could handle. Burris was an odd one, definitely, but he always had a way of putting his words you couldn't help but want to figure out what he meant. He always talked about stuff we weren't actually talking about. My ma always did say, that boy sure knows how to embellish himself. Looking back, I wouldn't say his rather premature knowledge of metaphors was a disadvantage. Even when you knew he didn't know what he was saying, he sure sounded like he knew. He was aware of this rather advantageous tribute, and employed it on more than one occasion we would have got in trouble. Of course, he always had the ideas that we should go on these adventures in the first place. And I, a rather malevolent young fellow, always appreciated the opportunity to get in trouble, especially if Burris could talk us out of any repercussions of our actions. But then I remembered that those days are gone, as is that forest. And Burris is gone too.